Okay, here with Mojave King. So for those who don't know you all that much, talk about your basketball journey. How'd you get started in the game? How'd you get to where you are today?
Yeah, so I started playing basketball for pretty much my whole life. Like as long as I can remember, I've always been playing basketball. My dad was a coach and he played a long time as well. My mom played and my older sister played as well. So kind of always been around it. My dad got me into it from pretty much as soon as he could. When I was like 4 or 5 years old, I remember moving from New Zealand to Australia and being in far north Queensland. Just starting to play like bottom under age 12s, like playing against a little bit older kids, just like outdoor in the sun. But it was some of the most fun I've had playing basketball, just like outdoor basketball when I was really young. And then I started playing rep basketball and working my way up. I started Division 2 and then eventually made Division 1. Moved to Brisbane, kept playing Division 1 up until I started trying out for state teams. And I missed out on a few for I think 2 years, and I made one and got to go to a national championship in Australia. Started playing well at those and started getting looks from the NBA Academy and the Centre of Excellence in Australia, those coaches. And I was lucky enough to get a scholarship to go there to the NBA Academy. So I went there, and that's kind of where things kind of took off for me. I wouldn't say blew up, but like that's where people started to know me, I guess, in terms of like the international game, in terms of like college coaches and scouts and things like that. That's where I kind of got my exposure. So that's kind of my whole journey, I guess.
Gotcha, yeah. You know, coming out of the academy, you kind of had a decision to make and go to college. You had a lot of colleges after you ended up going NBL. What kind of went into that decision?
Pardon?
What went into the decision to go NBL instead of go to college?
Yeah, okay. I just felt like it was the best option for me to get to where I was going to, because obviously my ultimate goal is to get to the NBA and be an NBA player. So, you know, when I was making that decision, it was just thinking about what was going to prepare me best to reach that goal. And I thought that was just playing against professionals, being a professional myself, and being in and around that environment every day. I thought that was just going to help me the most to, you know, progress, develop, and you know, reach my goal.
Gotcha. You know, 2 years, right, over in the NBL.
Yeah.
You know, talk about that experience. What are some things that you kind of took away from that?
Yeah, I learned so much. Honestly, I think things that I wouldn't have learned anywhere else in the world. I think that was a really unique experience to be able to go into a high-level program at such a young age and be around, you know, guys that have been in the NBA and, you know, now playing overseas. So that was really cool, getting to learn from those guys and compete with those guys every day. I learned a lot from, you know, there's some really, really high-level coaches in Australia as well that teach the game the right way, I feel like, and yeah, just being around that every day was a true learning experience.
For sure. You know, with the Ignite now, we'll kind of wrap this up, a few more questions, but what are you hoping to show scouts and stuff this season?
I'm just trying to show them that I'm getting better, you know, continuing to get better. And, you know, with my stint in the NBL, it didn't really go, you know, exactly how I wanted it to, and I didn't get all the opportunity that I wanted. But, you know, now just showing them that I'm, you know, still the player they thought I was when I was coming out, and showing them that I'm actually better. I've been working on all aspects of my game, especially my defense, my mindset as well. Just, you know, being locked in all the time to things that I'm trying to get done throughout the game, taking my assignments seriously defensively and crashing the rebounds, because I think if I can improve on those aspects of my game, it'll just, you know, help me play to my strengths even more. So those are the things that I'm trying to show this year.
Do you feel like you kind of got like overlooked or kind of like forgotten about over the past few years, and now you're trying to kind of prove yourself a little bit more, or what are your thoughts that way?
No, not really so much overlooked. I think I was given opportunities that I didn't really make the most of. So I think that's on me more than anyone else, that I didn't really, you know, take that opportunity and make the most of it. So now I'm really focused on, you know, whatever I get this year, just making the most of it and showing what I can really do. And I think, you know, I'll open some eyes again.
And we'll wrap it up with this, but you know, what advice would you give other international prospects that are thinking about playing for the G League Ignite?
I would obviously highly recommend it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think it was a great program with a great coaching staff and a great atmosphere. But just in terms of getting into it, just working hard every day, focusing on yourself more than others. If you get caught up in all of what's going on around you, you'll just be thinking about all the wrong things all the time. So just focusing on yourself. But yeah, it's definitely a great program that if you're lucky enough to have the chance to play for, I think it would be a great opportunity.
Awesome, thank you, man.
Sweet.